Hello, this is Paul from Foresight Tech. In this lecture, I will going to introduce the percent change or the percent increase or decrease. And we have the formula here. The percent change is the difference between value or the change in value and over the old value. That's the formula. Another way we also say the percentage change is we call it the relative change. Relative change. So this top, so we call the absolute change, and this is the old value, which means the absolute change relative to the old value. We have two cases, okay? And if the new is greater than the old value, which means the value increase, so you will find that this value is a positive number, right? And which means the percent change is positive. If the percent change is positive, which means increase, so we have another name called the percent increase, the same. If the old value is lower than the new value is smaller than the old, which means the value goes down. In this way, we will find that this is a negative number, and therefore the percentage change is a negative number. If we see percent change is a negative number, we have another name. We call the percent decrease. Okay, so we always say percent decrease is a negative number. Percent increase is a positive number. And we have a new formula here. It's exactly not new. From this formula, we can find this. What does it mean? If we know the old value, if we know percent change, of course, we will find what is the new value. So here the formula, all we need to do, just use the old value times parenthesis 1 plus the percent change. Of course, if it's a percent increase, then here is a positive. If it's a percent decrease, then here is a negative value, right? Let me show you how to, from that formula, we get this formula. It's a few steps. So first, let me get this. From this formula, we times the bottom, the denominator both sides. And so what do we have? We have the old value times the percent change. I say the old value, I use old to describe. And the times percentage change, I simplify to this PC. Okay, and then the left. So the right is the new value minus the old value, right? Okay, and then all we need to do is find the new. So we plus the old value to the right. We plus old value to the left. And so the right we cancel all. What we left on the right is the new, right? Okay, now we get this. So the right side we left the new. How about the left? The left is the old plus that. Let me write down. Is the old plus the old times the percent change. And then we look at these two terms. We have the old, a common factor. We just factor out the old. So what do we have? We have the old times parenthesis 1 left, PC left, percentage change. What is the right? The right is the new. Can you see this is the formula? And this is the new value is equal to the old value times 1 plus the percentage change. So can we see? Exactly the same. So the new value here is the old times 1 plus the percentage change. Okay, so if we have the formula, now we do calculation, just use the formula. Let's look at it first. The population, the first questions. The population increased from 4,000 to 5,000. What's the percentage increase? So why is the percentage increase? Because the value from 4,000 increased to 500. Of course, we need to find the percentage increase, which means we need to determine. So here the 4,000 should be old value, right? Okay, because it's in the older time, 2010. Okay, I highlighted this is the older value. So we have the new 2015. 5,000 population is the new, right? So this is the new value. What the questions? The question is ask what the percentage increase. Okay, we need to find the percentage increase. So first let me write down the formula, which is the first formula, right? So we say the percent increase formula is this. The percent increase is what? Is the new value minus the old value, right? How many total increase of the population relative to what? To the old value. So here we have to put the old. This is the formula. Now we know old is 4,000. We know new is 5,000. So plug in, and then we will find the results. Let me do calculation. So what do we do? New is 5,000. So we use 5,000 minus the old is 4,000. So we minus 4,000. And over the old is 4,000. Okay, don't put the new here. If you put the new, and that's totally wrong. Pay attention to the denominator. So the old is 4,000. So I put 4,000 to the denominator. And then now all we need is do calculation. What do we get on the top is 1,000 over 4,000. And use a calculator, we will get 0.25. And then ask you the percentage. Usually we use a percentage, okay? So change the decimal to percentage is times 100, right? Which means more decimal to write the 2 decimal places. What do we get? We get 25%. This is the first question. Let me go into another. So here, the car value decrease. Can you see? Decrease, which means what? And the value goes down. Remember, goes down, and we will find the percentage decrease. That's the question. So percentage decrease is the question. What is the percent decrease? You know why is it decrease? Because it's a decrease of the value. So what is the old value we need to find? The old value is 20,000, right? Okay. So let me highlight that this is the old. And the decrease to this number in 2 years. So this number is the new value we will find. Up here, that's the new value. What we need to do is find the percentage decrease. Okay, let me write down the formula first. All we need to do is use the formula, right? And the percent decrease this time. Or you say the percentage change. This time the percent change is the percent decrease because your value change, your value decrease. Okay, and then we're going to use the formula. The formula, remember, is the difference between the new and the old. Use the new minus the old relative to the old value. Always don't make a mistake to the denominator. Now we have the old, we have the new. Plug into the formula. And then we do calculation. What do we get? Is this is the new is 15,000 minus the old is 20,000. Okay, good. And then over the old is 20,000. And do calculation. We simplify the top is negative 5,000. And over 20,000, and use a calculator, we will get a negative 0.25. And then this is a percent, this is decimal. We need to write it to percent times 100. Times 100, or move the decimal to write the 2 decimal places. We get negative 25%. Okay, this is already the answer. Why this is a negative number? Don't worry, because we're talking about the percent decrease. Percent decrease, which means a negative number. Okay. One more question. So let me look at this question. And then now is this address is a sale, is on sale. On sale, which means what? The value goes down. Okay, the value goes down. And the original price, which is the old, right? Let me write down. Original price is the old, so this is the old. Now 70% off. So what is this? 70% off. Do you remember? Decrease 70 percentage, which means the percent decrease, right? Okay, let me write down here. This is means what? Means the percent decrease, exactly. That the percent decrease. Okay, we have the percent decrease, but the percent decrease, remember, is a negative value, right? So we wrote a negative 70%. Okay, negative 70%. Don't miss this negative. Okay, and then we have all the information. Now we can find what's the current price. The price goes down from 50 to the current, right? So the current is new, 50 is old. So let me write down, this is the new price. What we need to do is find the new. We have the second formula, right? So let me write down the second formula. If we know the old, we know the percentage change, how to know the new, which is this. The new value equals the old value times parentheses 1 plus the percent change. This percent change is the percent decrease, right? That's the formula. Okay, so all we need to do is find the old there, find the percent decrease there, plug it in, and we will find the answer. The order is $50 times 1% decrease. Don't miss, percent decrease is a negative number. So plus a negative, which means minus 70%. This is the setup. 70% is 0.7, right? Divided by 100.7. So we will do calculation is this. 1 minus 0.7. Okay, 1 minus 0.7 is 0.3. 50 times 0.3 is $15. Okay, which means if we're going to buy something, $50 the old price. If it says 70% off, see, we have $15 left. We only need to pay $15. Or you can say it's 30%. 70% off is 30% left. We only need to pay 30% off $50, which is $15. This makes sense, right? So one more question here. And if a product sells $200 now, which will be increased by, this time is increase, okay, increase by 20% tomorrow, which means this price is today. The price tomorrow will be increased by 20%, which is more than 200, right? This time the value goes up. All we need to deal with is the percent increase. Okay, so what is the new price tomorrow? So this is the question. Let me highlight something. This is the old value, and the price in tomorrow is the new value. So let me see. This should be the old value, right? Okay, and the new price tomorrow should be the new value. All we need to do is follow the formula, and then increase by 20%. So this 20% is what? It's a percent increase. Okay, let me write down. It should be the percent increase. Okay, percent increase is a positive value. How many? 20%. So now we have everything. All we need to do is we are going to find the new. We use the same formula as we used in the last questions. So the new value equals the old value times parenthesis 1 plus percentage increase. Let me write. This is the percent increase or the percent change. This percent change is a percent increase. We know the order is 200. We know the percent increase is 20%. Therefore, plug in. So the order is 200 times 1 plus 20%. Okay, now we do calculation. Change it the percentage to decimal first. Change it to decimal, which means divide 100 or move the decimal to the left the 2, we get a 0.2, right? Okay, so we have 200 times 1 plus 0.2. 1 times 1 plus 0.2 is 1.2. 200 times 1.2 is 240. $240. That's the new price tomorrow. That's all. Thank you.